All right, what's going on, YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a PSA submission reveal. Quick little story about this submission. It's not very many. I believe it's 50 cards in total. This was actually an order I put together right around the time that I bought the card store. It was just before this. I had no idea about the card store, because if you're familiar with me purchasing that, that happened very, very, very quickly and out of the blue. So this was right before I bought it. This was early May. I had just ripped a couple cases of Score and Contenders draft picks, as you can see here. And I had kind of heard a rumor that if you sent in a lot of the stuff that was like similar quality or like similar stuff product-wise, so like all Score or all Contenders, that your stuff might get done earlier for bulk submission. So this is a 45-day order. All Contenders draft picks are all Score. And I was like, I wonder how quickly I can get these back. Because if this rumor's true and I send these in, I could get these back pretty quickly, be first to market, and, do decent on some stuff that if it tend. And it did not go as planned. I just got this order back. It definitely took every bit of 45 days and then some. So that's the name of the game, right? I kind of, expect it going in and just hope for the best. But I have not looked at this order, but I'll be honest, because it was Score and Contenders draft picks, which long-term aren't typically the best, in terms of like resale value, or like holding their value, I was pretty picky on this order. I went through about 250 cards. I basically put out all the top names. Basically, it was Buckeyes and then quarterbacks, and I went through all of the top names, and I was like, if I don't think it should be a for sure 10, it shouldn't go. I'm sure I missed a couple, but that was really my goal. Was if I think it even has a shot at a 9, I shouldn't be sending it in. So overall, I'm hoping that this is pretty good. So I guess we'll find out together. I just got them. I just pulled them out of the cases like this. So one box had this, one box had this, one box had this. So yeah, let's get into it. Again, a lot of this stuff will be Buckeyes, so a lot of it will end up in my shop for sale. Obviously, I didn't know that at the time. I figured I might be able to move some of them locally, but I might end up sending some of these to check out my cards. I might end up putting a couple on eBay, but probably a lot of these will end up in my shop. So appreciate you guys watching, but like I said, we'll flip these together here real quick. So Kyler Murray Score, base rookie PSA 10. I honestly have no idea what these are doing, but again, you'll notice this throughout, and I'm sure I'll repeat this a couple times, so I apologize in advance, but this is one of the biggest reasons I think, and a lot of the people on here on YouTube and in the card community that do this kind of stuff will probably agree that one of the biggest advantages to sending stuff with PSA is, like, this is a great example. A lot of this stuff is great examples, right? Like, this card, like, what can you buy this for on eBay or check out my cards right now? As is, not graded. What can you buy this card for? $250? $350? I mean, on check out my cards, $5. I mean, right, so, like, $5. But a PSA 10 of this card probably sells for what? 25 bucks? Grading's not $20. In shipping, when you're shipping in bulk, you're going to save money. So it's just a decent way to take a card that's like $2 to $3 and turn it into, a $10 to $15 profit, just by slapping a PSA 10 on it. So if you have stuff that's in good condition, I mean, not everything works for that, obviously. That's why I was like super picky on what I sent in, but stuff like this, that's why I grade as much as I do, and I think that's why a lot of people grade what they do. It just until the grading standard isn't as valuable as it is, I don't see that changing anytime soon. So they look great in a PSA 10 holder, that's for sure. All right, so PSA 10's Kyler Score. Here's another Kyler Score. I honestly don't remember how many of each I sent in. It was just a bunch of Buckeyes and a bunch of quarterbacks. That's all I really remember. I mean, I think I sent this order in like the 1st of May or the end of April. So Kyler Score, PSA 10. All right, here getting into some Buckeyes. Paris Campbell, PSA 10. I actually like his potential this year. I liked him a little better with luck, but I still think he has real good potential. Another one, Paris Campbell, PSA 10. And another one, very nice start. I'm liking this so far. Paris Campbell, PSA 10, Gem Mint. There's 3 for 3. All right, moving on. Nick Bosa, Score, PSA 10. I think Bosa's stuff is underpriced. I would love to hear your guys' opinion. Obviously, I grew up in Columbus. I watch all the Ohio State stuff, and I've seen them play in person quite a few times. And I will say, I think Nick Bosa has potential to be better than his brother. Just his hands are quicker. I've watched them both play, obviously. Joey Bosa is awesome, but I think Nick has the potential to be better, and his stuff sells really low. So I'll be surprised to see if it picks up or not. Another one, Nick Bosa, PSA 10. Another one, very nice, Nick Bosa, PSA 10. Man, did well on Bosa. There's 4 for 4 and 5 for 5. There might be more, I don't know, but that's pretty cool though. Those are probably selling shop for, 15, 20 bucks. First 9 is Paris Campbell, Dwayne Haskins Connections, dual rookie. Love the black jerseys, the alternates. Have another one. Oh, this one's a PSA 10 this time. Paris Campbell, Dwayne Haskins. These are good looking cards. I'm a fan of these. Here's another 10. I wish they would both be black jerseys or both be red, but still a fan of the card. Here's another one. So 1-9, what's that, 3 10s? Yeah, there's 3 10s in a row. Another 10. So, not sure if I have any Buckeye fans, but it's pretty cool. PSA 10s. Here's another one. So what, 4 out of 5? 5 out of 4? Or 5 out of 6, something like that. So, those have got to be 15, 20 bucks as PSA 10s. Haskins game day ticket, PSA 9. Game versus Penn State. I like that shot right there. Haskins was only at Ohio State 1 year, but man, he was impressive. So, there's a 9. Here's a 10 game day ticket of Haskins. And then another 9. So, if I only sent in 3, I only got 1 10. Got a couple 9s. There's a real tiny bit of white down there. Yeah, this one's got some soft corners. This one's probably 9. I should have probably done a little better job on that. That's on me. All right, moving on. I wish this would have been the other way. I like them like this better, but I digress. Draft class, Haskins with the PowerPoint. I was actually in Chicago for the Rosemont, the show. What is it? Fanatic show. When this game happened, that was actually a rough day for me. With some card stuff. And having to drive back from Chicago. It was like pitch black and raining the entire way back, and we had to go to overtime to beat Maryland. I think this is what hurt our shot at the college football playoff, because if we would have lost this game, Michigan would have won the Big Ten, but we ended up winning this game and then beating the snot out of Michigan. So we went to the Big Ten title, but I think this game hurt us because we struggled against inferior opponents and didn't do us any favors. But Haskins as a 10. Here's another Kyler, PSA 10. Curious what you guys think those will sell for. I would guess these are probably $29.99 on eBay. Or check out my cards, but 3 Kyler, PSA 10. Here's Drew Lock, PSA 10. I saw didn't they cut their like backup or something? I thought they had a backup that was like cut. That was a surprise. So that might actually be decent now. Haskins base, PSA 10. Rose Bowl jersey. Can you see that? Yeah. It's kind of a cool shot. Knee brace, scarlet jersey, Rose Bowl, helmet stickers, PSA 10. That's cool. I'm a fan of that. There's another one, PSA 10. And then another one, PSA 10. I'm glad I sent these in. I think at the time I was debating sending in some Stidham, but I'm glad I did. His stuff's picked up a lot now that they released Hoyer. His stuff sells pretty well in general, but post preseason, after his postseason performances and releasing Hoyer, his stuff's picked up a little. So, being a Patriots guy, I'm cool to have a couple Stidham cards. There's one PSA 10. There's another PSA 10. There's another one. Good looking card. And one more. So I think it's 4 for 4 on Stidham, score PSA 10s. Again, not amazing cards, but there's money if you put in the time and the effort to really look stuff over. Because I think I've only had a couple 9s so far. I think I only had 3 9s. 3 or 4 9s maybe? I don't know. Kind of lost count, but you put in the effort, you can definitely get good results like this. Assuming this pile's not all crap. You can get good results, and it can pay off. Another Haskins base. It's kind of weird. It's out of order, but PSA 10. All right, we got a 9. Another one of these 9, man. That's 3 9s. Oof. Yuck. Oh, man. Look at it. Ugh. Yuck. Maybe I spoke too soon. 8585. That is terrible. I mean, those will just go in a value box at my shop. That corner down there is soft right there. I don't see it on the lock, though. Yeah, the lock I don't agree as much with. The Stidham, I can understand the corners are a little soft, but I don't know. Maybe you guys see something I don't, but 8.5, that seems really low. I thought these would be kind of cool. Again, being a Buckeye fan, I thought the Buckeye ones were good, but so I kind of figured the same for these. He won a Heisman, you know, young, exciting coach for the Sooners. I figured that might get people's attention. Baker stuff sells well as PSA 10s. I figured these will do $25 a piece. So there's one. There's another. Lincoln Riley, Baker Mayfield. This is Baker's second year, obviously. It's not his rookie, but still. Oops. Well, it's good to see some of these 10. Here's one. Drew Lock, game day ticket. Better than 8.5 for sure. And another one. Game day ticket, PSA 10. So 2 locks, that's cool. It's more than I got on Haskins. Kyler draft class, PSA 9. That's disappointing, but I don't expect an entire order to 10. Here's one as a 10, so 1-9, 1-10 on this one, draft class. I love the Jumpman logo on the jerseys. That's super cool. Good looking card. Like a what's the shot called on the iPhone? Not panoramic, but what's one where it blurs out the background? I forget. Anyways, kind of a good looking shot right there. With the white jersey, white background, or white border. All right, game day ticket at Kyler's 10. So there's one. Game day ticket. Even better. 2 10s. So, got a couple 8.5s, a couple 9s of these of other players. It's good to see some of these 10s. And another one. So 3 for 3 on Kyler's, because there's, yeah, no more. So Kyler going 3 for 3. That's good. I mean, I guess I'd rather have Kyler 10s than Drew Lock or Stidham. I would assume Kyler would sell better. What? I mean, these cards are right back to each other, yet they're facing different ways in the border. Look, they're facing different ways in the cases. I mean, how? How does that happen? Weird. But, nonetheless, they both 10, so I'll be honest, I don't really care. Here's another 10. Haskins draft class with the PowerPoint. And then another Haskins. PowerPoint 10, of course. Another 9. That's 4 of these that were 9s for Haskins. That is disappointing, but, you know, again, name of the game. And overall, the order was pretty solid. Little white there, so it's hard to really say that this isn't a 9. There's a really, really tiny bit of white right there on the side. You can kind of see right there. So, can't really say it's a huge surprise. And then, last but not least, end with a 10. So, start with a 10, end with a 10. So that means I think 2 of 6 of these 10. So Haskins is definitely the hardest one for me to 10 on these. 3 for 3 on Kyler, 2 for 3 on Locke, and 0 for 1 I think on Stidham. So, but yeah, 50 cards. I mean, what? I would imagine that's probably pretty close to 80% gem rate, because I'm thinking there's 2 8.5s. There was, what, 6, 7 9s? So 40, 39, 40, 41, somewhere in there. Cards, PSA 10. So, and there's I know there's 50 cards total. I don't know how many 10. I didn't count. but 50 cards in total. So 80% gem rate. I would take those numbers any day, every day, all day. Every time I sub, I would take 80% gem rate. Those are pretty good. But again, I put a lot of time and a lot of effort into these. So overall, pretty happy. I should have a couple like major sized orders coming back here soon. Not major. I use that term. I'm overusing that. But comparatively, the orders are going to be somewhere between anywhere from 100 to 200 card orders. So comparatively, double, triple, quadruple the size of this order. So hopefully I have some of those back here soon to share. Been sending in a lot of cards just as consistently as possible. Just been trying to get a lot of stuff graded that I've been sitting on way too long. So I will keep you guys posted as soon as any orders come back. Appreciate you watching. If you did enjoy and wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. But for now, that's all I got. Peace, guys.